I'm Morgan.
And I'm Paul, and we are MTG North. And today we're going to talk about set boxes, specifically New Capenna.
Paul, what do you think about the list?
So that is the big change, right? We talked about this in our primer, and most people ignored it and didn't say anything. I said something in Discord too, and nobody really mentioned it until now. In case you're not aware, there's no uncommons or commons on the list in Capenna, and that's changed things.
Yeah, it does, because the amount of times you're going to pull your mythics and stuff is going to be a lot higher because there's no commons and uncommons to pull, right?
They got rid of a lot of the meme dreams, unfortunately.
No, that's what I mean. No more you have my Scion, right?
But there's still Mysium Tank and stuff like that.
But which is a rare.
Yeah.
No, not a good rare. And they did put some kind of mythics on there, right? Like Brago.
Yeah.
Right? The King Eternal.
There's a few woofs. But overall, okay, this is the point of the video. Sakashima Student, Vampiric Tutor, Zakama, what else we got? Twilight Prophet. All those things, I'll throw them up on screen right now, are dropping in price. I think it's a good thing.
It's a good thing because those are all cards that people want to play, and I don't blame them. I like them too. Just as an example, we're talking in Canadian dollars here. It was less than a month ago, well, before New Capenna came out, we sold a Vampiric Tutor from Commander Legends for $67.
Yep.
We sold one yesterday for $47.
So it's already down a third, right? Across the board, most of these cards.
Now, we're not saying that's a bad thing because those cards are playable and they're awesome cards to play, and Commander players should have them to play.
Exactly.
At a reasonable price.
And still, the price on set boxes, as I just checked, you can still get them at the same price you always could. Like, set boxes really haven't gone up at all.
I personally, as a personal opinion, I don't see them going up in price because of the...
It's printed demand,
That's
right?
what I mean.
But,
and the pull rate of your mythics, right? So you're going to get a banger list card in every box, right? You're probably,
mostly. We get a few comments, people saying they got skunked, which can still happen.
It
right?
can, because of track printing, right?
There's a pretty good chance that you're going to walk away, even when the price settles, like a $20 playable Commander card.
You're most likely going to get like a Tutor, a Student, a Zakama, a Twilight Prophet. One of the big ones, right?
The Sensei's Top?
Yes.
We haven't hit that one yet.
No. Is that a mythic or rare?
That's a rare, isn't it? It was originally an uncommon, wasn't it?
I believe it was. From Kamigawa.
It got upshifted.
Yeah, the first one. Yeah. This is fantastic for the game. This is great news for the game because people who couldn't afford to get a Vampiric Tutor can now get a Vampiric Tutor for the deck,
and you're still buying, $100 American priced box, and you can still hit a $20 card fairly easily, and that's not even counting what's in the real set itself.
That's right. And while you still have your original versions of the cards, which most likely they will drop a little bit, but they're going to retain the maximum value of all of the printings, right? Will be your original stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Sakashima Student, I mean, it's a Plains Chase anthology card, right? That's the only place it was printed.
Yeah.
So you'd have to get yourself a Plains Chase anthology. Wizards, I think that was a smart move to put this card on the list at such a nice pull rate for people because, dude,
the price was getting too high.
Plains Chase Anthology, what?
Who had Plains Chase?
2012?
Yeah.
Seriously, that's over 10 years, 10 years exactly, and the card never got reprinted.
Yeah.
So, way to go, Wizards. Good job on that one. And the original Plains Chase 2012, because there was only so many of those printed, should retain its value fairly well, I would think.
And yeah, the price will be low now, buy it now, and then it'll be gone for a long time, right?
And then guess what, guys? The longer it's gone for, just a nice, easy.
And they haven't said that they're going to continue this in the future with other set boxes, but I hope they do. And then change the list more frequently.
Yes,
right?
thank you. Yes.
Yeah. So you won't see Student in 4 sets on the list because that would just cripple it financially.
Right, and hopefully they don't do a Student on a secret layer and a Tutor in a secret layer next, right?
And then that's the other thing I was going to ask. What do you think with Double Masters coming up? None of those cards on the list, they'll be in Double Masters, do you think?
Doubtful.
Yeah, I hope not too.
But Double Masters isn't have set box. So there'll be no list cards in Double Masters.
No, just, as a general reprint, not as a set card.
Oh, yes. No way those will hit Double Masters. I cannot see Tutor getting reprinted in Double Masters. The Vampiric Tutor. No.
Zakama.
No. It's not a dinosaur set. Zakama's not a modern card, right? Masters sets are typically Commander modern stuff, kind of.
Typically just all good stuff, right?
Yeah, I guess so, I guess. So, what about the secret layer cards?
Yeah. If they're not playable, they won't do very well. I think because the IP's gone, right? They don't have.
And is Wizards going to continue this trend where they're going to reprint the stuff they don't have IP to in the secret layer?
Yeah, for sure.
On the list, put it on the list.
People are going to get out their pitchforks, right? They want those cards as playables, and if you didn't get that one secret layer,
and that makes sense.
That's a bad idea.
And how many times have 30 days gone by we missed a secret layer, right? Because you're like,
I'll get this.
Yeah,
and then it's gone.
Gone. No more secret layer of that.
Yeah.
So now's a good time to buy the list cards, and if you wait probably another week or two, they're probably going to decline a little bit more with the more set boosters that are open.
Yeah.
And you know what? This set, it's fun to play. Fun to play. People are enjoying what they're pulling off the list, which means more boxes are going to sell. People are enjoying opening it.
And that's the other thing, right? Like, it is a standard set, and like most standard sets, the vast majority of the cards tank to 0, and you have 2 or 3 good cards left. And it does have a good land cycle, but then having these cards in the set list, I mean, makes you want to buy more boxes, me personally.
And how many major retailers mass open boxes to sell the list singles?
Not as many as there used to be.
No, not as many as there used to be, but this kind of set can cause that type of influence.
To come back, there'd be more set open, right?
Yeah, right. So the more of those that are around, the cheaper this is going to get for the singles guys. So maybe not today, but soon.
Let us know what you think in the comments. Overall, I think it's a good idea, especially if they keep changing the list. Target, 10 to 12 cards that are probably priced too high for Commander for the actual players.
Yep.
Put them in a set like this, right, that everybody's going to forget about in 6 months. And right. I think it's a good thing.
Because the last time we saw a Vampiric Tutor was Commander Legends.
It wasn't that long ago, but still the price was already up there, right?
But let's remember, Vampiric Tutor, Scroll Rack, Jeweled Lotus, and Mana Drain were crazy hard to pull cards from Commander Legends. Yeah. So, I mean, that's not, it's a reprint, but damn, I mean, trying to get a Vampiric Tutor out of your Commander Legends box, that's a tough go, right? You remember how many we opened?
Yeah.
How many?
8 collector.
No Jeweled Lotuses, maybe 1 or 2 Vampiric Tutors, a full art foil, I believe, and maybe a non-full art foil, but still, not many. So,
but opening these kind of gives you that same rush, right? But you can hit, even if it goes down to $20, Sakashima student.
Yes,
you still feel good about it, right?
And you know what? Just because they reprinted it does not make this a bad card.
Yeah.
So its value is going to eventually climb back up. I'm gonna say.
So yeah, set boxes a lot more fun to open. Yeah, the prices are going down on the singles, but it's still a good idea. How are they going to fix draft boxes now?
I don't think the draft boxes are fixable. I'll be honest, we drafted last weekend, and the draft box felt entirely mediocre compared to the other 2 types of boxes. I'm not even kidding you. We saw almost everything get open from it, and we get a bootlegger stash, a full triome, were the big hits in the box.
And then it's just, a regular border with nothing exciting, right?
And a bunch of crappy mythics.
And they're, $10 less than buying a set box?
Get a set box. There's a way to go on this product.
Yeah, we're saying the set boxes are good. Collector boxes, still good. Yeah, it's a standard set, and people get down on that, right?
But, and guys, the only way to get your chase etched cards is a collector box still.
I like how they made those rare, right?
You're not going to find that in the set booster. Yeah. Going to force you, if you're looking for those lotteries, to go for a collector booster. It still feels fantastic to open a set booster box, Paul.
Way better than before. We used to enjoy it because we laugh so much at the terrible cards we get, right?
Latchkey Fairy.
But nowadays, it's certainly better.
Yep.
I'd say pick one up if you haven't yet.
Guys, the set's fun.
Set is very fun to play.
And you know what? If you're going to do... it's fun to draft as well.
It's more advanced, right? And you're going to want to go 2 or 3 colors, ideally.
Yes.
Speaking from experience.
I tried to go 2, and it did not work for my favor.
I went 3.
This set is a long format kind of set. It feels like the games are always long, and your opponent can outlast you. You're in big trouble.
Right on. So there you go. That's just our thoughts on this, guys. We haven't done a financial video in a long time. We want to get one up there. It's a positive thing. We like it. Keep doing it, Wizards. Yep. Let us know in the comments what you guys think. Yeah, of course, you still get the Odd Skunk box.
Yes.
But hey, go back, check out our openings. We had a lot of fun doing it. And tomorrow we have a couple collector box on one video. MTG North versus the patrons. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.